I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and tune into yourself, which does not mean to relax. This is not a relaxation exercise. This is not a calming exercise. This is a somatic awareness and experience exercise. We are noticing how we are. And to direct your attention to how you are, you could start, for example, with your chest, sternum, heart, breath, that very center of your chest. Evaluating levels of tension, evaluating if it feels open or closed, breath is easy or hard, heartbeat is slow or fast, loud or quiet. And after noticing that region of your body, in contrast and expanding awareness, you can tune into your upper back, shoulders, neck. First you might, what are the differences in tension, sensation, alignment between my chest and my upper back? You don't have to have labels or names for everything, but even if you're just like, they're different, I don't know how, but they're different. Or, wow, I can't feel anything in either spot. Whatever. And, are your shoulders, are you wearing them like earrings or are they dropped and at ease? And you can slowly turn your head from left to right. And does the neck and the base of the skull move with relative liquidity, suppleness, or is it like leather and cables? And then the one other place we'll tune into is almost everyone says, like, this is the place I store my stress. Now, we might have already touched on that with shoulders or chest, but um, I want you to tune into where you feel like you store most of your stress most of the time, or just in this moment where your attention is drawn to in terms of an area of tension or discomfort or maybe even pain. And now that you've tuned into that, it's like we've taken a Polaroid of how you are now in these various areas and keep that sort of in reference. We did a lot of sensations there. The last thing I want you to, let's consider affect, right? The A of SIBAM, feeling, emotion. What's the overall attitude or vibe of your mind body right now? Neutral, annoyed, anxious, excited, happy, sad. Maybe a blend. Yeah. And noting that, keeping 90% of your attention on what you are aware of in your body. I want you to use 10% of your attention to recollect the mildly irritating incident. And notice how your body responds. However subtle, does anything change in the chest? Does anything shift in the upper back, shoulders, and neck? In that third area that was unique to you, has anything happened there? If your body was playing a certain song before, when we were just checking in, how has that song changed in the subtlest or significant ways? Do you get the sense that your body is constricting or freezing? Or do you get the sense that it's ready to pounce and wants to move? Does it want to curse or growl or scream? And as the vibe or attitude, the affect, the emotion, has that shifted, and in what way? And we're just observing. We're not judging or interpreting. We're watching what our body, what our subcortical brain functions, what our nervous system automatically does when exposed to a trigger. And now that I've gotten you all riled up, I would like to experiment with something else. First of all, give yourself a little wiggle, a little movement, whether it's shoulders, ankles, wrists, blah. Just a moment of movement and letting your attention let go of the recollection. Pausing to notice what happens in your body after 30 seconds of movement and softening your attention. Has anything changed? Are there yawns? And now that we've gotten here, 90% of your attention noticing any particular thing in your body, and 10% of your attention is going to recollect the face of the person you selected at the beginning of the exercise. Hmm. Hmm. Being curious, fascinated by what's happening in your body as you recollect the face of this person. Like I said, it could be a mailman or a barista. Yeah. Feeling the chest and upper back, neck and shoulders. And also, you can notice your face and your mouth. Often, when we see faces that are kind or that we like, our face feels a little different. Your particular area of stress that's unique to you, how's that area responding to the recollection, the image of this friend or colleague? Back to affect and emotion, attitude, vibe. What's shifted? Congratulations on following us through a very fundamental but really important somatic exercise. And one that is the beginnings of actual understanding and intelligence rather than just sort of a procedural or kind of monkey see, monkey do style exercise, which creates a shift but doesn't necessarily bring um, meaning. And even though there's a lot more that can be done on top of or with an exercise like this, know that you can come back to this exercise to expand your awareness and to create a shift. And know that you can improvise with it a little bit and play with maybe some other mildly impactful negative ideas or some, you know, uh, more positive concepts. And I suppose the last thing I'd like to say for the traditional brain retrainers out there that haven't done somatics yet, this was a state shift, but not done primarily with the mind. This was a state shift that was initiated by mental intention, but really experienced in the body, in the majority of your brain, in the subcortical aspects. And a lot can be expanded when this style of work is incorporated to your other healing modalities.